even when you have been very creative in the search for a solution, there will always be a time when you have to choose between 2 or 3 remaining options. And it is quite possible that these options are not exactly of the same value for the 2 negotiators. How do we get the other party to accept the solution that suits us, while ensuring at the same time that he or she is satisfied with the agreement and does not feel so frustrated? For this, we have 2 additional strategies. The first of these strategies is called cost cutting. When agreeing to a deal involves a series of costs for one of the 2 partners, one can work to make these costs less painful for the counterpart. For example, if you want to move to the countryside, but the move involves a long and arduous commute to work for your partner, you could try to find a house that is close to a train station, for instance, rather than a farmhouse in the middle of the fields. In doing so, you will be fulfilling your rural desire while reducing the arduous commute that accepting this agreement would involve for your spouse. The other solution is to use non-specific compensations. Non-specific compensations are compensations that are granted to the negotiating partner on issues that have nothing to do with the current negotiation. To take the same example, you might agree to comply with a request that your partner that you had previously always opposed, such as going to visit his or her elderly mother every Sunday. While this does not have anything to do with the commute, it may be attractive enough to your partner that he or she will accept the move and find it worthwhile after all. The idea behind the 2 strategies that I have just mentioned is the same. When an agreement is unbalanced with respect to one of the 2 parties, the partners work together to reduce the perceived imbalance, to ensure that everyone's interests are met, to increase everyone's satisfaction, and ultimately to allow both parties to remain on good terms.